Srimatre Namaha. Before getting into the video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel so you motivate us in bringing out the secret content to you all. I'm going to talk about really something very important, so I want your full attention and focus here. If you're doing any other thing, please keep that aside and listen very carefully, because everything in this video is going to help you a lot and you have to understand this. It's very important for every one of you to understand this, this process of activating your crystal rose heart or crystal lotus heart. Okay, so I'm going to discuss everything, all the steps of activating your crystal rose heart or crystal lotus heart and how to activate it, what is the procedure and everything. Okay, so full attention my dear friends. Okay, so the entry level, beginning level, not even the beginning. If you want to begin the activation, just for beginning also, you have to do that preparatory processes. Okay, the preparatory process is the activation of your fourth chakra, which is the heart chakra. It is like a preparation before your beginning, before your first step in activating your crystal rose heart or crystal lotus heart. So the preparatory phase is that fourth chakra activation, which is your heart chakra activation. So you need to activate all your chakras, 1 to 7 chakras, okay, before you actually begin the first step of activating your crystal rose heart or crystal lotus heart. So if you are already heart chakra activated, so your beginning phase, your entry level is already done. Okay, so you have to activate your fourth chakra and also the 1 to 7 chakras, all your 7 chakras. Okay, the preparatory phase is done. Okay, if you are activated the first to 7 chakras, then this was only the preparatory phase, but it is not even the first step, guys. So the first step of activating your crystal rose heart or crystal lotus heart is the activation of your 8th chakra, which is your higher heart chakra. Okay, higher heart chakra is like the first step. Okay, the beginning and preparatory step was a 4th chakra and 1 to 7 chakra activations. If you're done with 1st to 7 chakra activations and now you got the entry, the first step in activating your crystal rose heart or crystal lotus heart. So after 1 to 7 chakra activations, you have to activate your higher heart chakra, which is your 8th chakra, and 8th chakra is between your heart and the throat chakra. It is between the 4th and 5th chakra. It is the center point of the clavicle. Clavicle means a bone which is present between your neck and your chest. Okay, so 4th and 5th, in between the 4th and 5th chakra there is 8th chakra. It is the center point of the clavicle, and those who don't know what is clavicle is, you can google it. Okay, you can google the pictures. So there is your 8th chakra, higher heart chakra. This is the first step. Okay, this is the first step. Okay, but most people think that, okay, if you have activated your 8th chakra, higher heart chakra, then it means that you are already activating the crystal rose heart and crystal lotus heart. It doesn't happen that way. Okay, so after you activate your 8th chakra, higher heart chakra, then you got to activate your 9th one also, 9th chakra also. Okay, so after you do that, when you are done with the 4th, 5th, 6th, the soul identity integration, and then after that 7th, 8th, 9th, okay, monad identity, okay, all these oversoul identity integration, then comes 10th, 11th and 12th. Okay, when you finish your higher heart activations and your higher mind activations, which is your 9th chakra. So actually your mind is 6th chakra, right? If you take the first to 7 chakras, your mind is the 6th chakra. Okay, but your higher mind is your 9th chakra. So to activate your crystal rose heart or crystal lotus heart, you need your higher heart and higher mind. Okay, heart is your 4th chakra and mind is your 6th chakra. 4th and 6th chakra is already done. That was just the preparatory phase, okay, for activating your crystal rose or lotus heart. But the beginning step is for activating your crystal rose heart or crystal lotus heart is activating your higher heart and higher mind. Okay, higher heart is the 8th chakra and higher mind is in 9th chakra. So you gotta activate your 8th and 9th chakras, okay, before you can actually activate your crystal rose or crystal lotus heart. It is the first step. It is just the first step. It is not even like the ending step or something like that. It is just the first step. So when you finish that, when you finish your 8th and 9th activation, higher heart and higher mind activation, then you slowly what you will do is you will cleanse all your impurities, you will cleanse all those polarities, you will cleanse all that false light and all these things. You will do a lot of shadow work. Okay, so after I did this eighth and ninth activation, higher, and before activating my higher heart and also the higher mind, I had to go through a lot of meditations and inner work and all these things. So when I activated, for activating the eighth chakra, also it took me a lot of time. Okay, when I did that, when I activated my higher heart, then after that, for activating the higher mind, also it took a lot of time, and I had to continuously. I couldn't, you shouldn't give up in this process, and you have to be continuous, you have to be disciplined, and you have to work towards it continuously. Even if you are not seeing any results, you might see it later, because it is a time taking process. So you should not give up, you should continuously do your inner work. Okay, you should continuously do your meditations, and you should continuously do your shadow work, you're healing your subconscious, conscious and unconscious minds. Okay, you have to do your inner work, you have to see what is mirroring in your hologram, you have to do your mirror work also. After you do all these things, after you do all these things for for a period of time, okay, what will happen is your higher heart will be purified, and your higher mind will also be purified. After that, when I had to get into the 10th chakra activations. Okay, 10th chakra activations. Before getting into the 10th chakra activation, also I had to go through a dark night of soul kind of period. I was going through death and rebirth process. When I was going through that death process, it was difficult. I was going through another dark night of soul. Okay, so when I was going through the dark night of soul, I had to do a lot of healing on myself. When I did a lot of healing, inner work, shadow work on myself, then when I passed through that thing, okay, after so many tests, when I cleared out all the divine tests, then what happened is I entered into my avatar identity of consciousness. And when you enter the avatar identity of consciousness, when you finally activate your 10th dimension, that's when you will start to slowly activate your crystal rose heart or crystal lotus heart, right? This is like, actually you will not activate your crystal rose heart or crystal lotus heart in the 8th chakra or 8th dimension. It is just the beginning process, the continuation process, for which happens in the avatar identity of consciousness, when you completely integrate your oversoul identity, when you completely do finish your work with the 8th and 9th, okay, 7th, 8th and 9th, when you completely integrate and when you observe all the frequencies of 7th dimension, 8th dimension and 9th dimension, when you completely finally finish and activations of these dimensions, when you completely finish the activations of oversoul identity, when you integrate the entire oversoul identity, okay, when you go through that death and rebirth process again, then you will get into the avatar identity of consciousness. When you get into the avatar identity of consciousness, it means that you have integrated your 7th, 8th and 9th dimensions. When you integrate your 7th, 8th and 9th dimensions completely, when you finish the activations and integration process of 7th, 8th and 9th dimensions, then what will happen is you will start to absorb the frequencies of 10th dimension. And when you finish the integrations of the oversoul, and when you start to receive the initiations of the avatar identity of consciousness, and when you slowly receive the initiations for either avatar identity of consciousness, and then you start to begin to activate your 10th dimension, that's when you will slowly activate, you will slowly receive the frequencies for activating your crystal rose heart or crystal lotus heart. Okay, so after that, when you receive those frequencies for activating your crystal rose heart or crystal lotus heart, when you start the initiations of the 10th dimension, and when you in that process of initiations, activations and integrations of the 10th dimension, 10th dimension is a very important dimension. 10th DNA strand is very important, because in the process of activating your 10th DNA strand only, you will activate a lot of things in your avatar identity of consciousness. It's a very bigger it's like a bigger process. In your avatar identity of consciousness, you have to activate so many things, you have to work for so many things, and it's like a time taking process, and it takes months actually. So you have to be continuous with the efforts, you have to be disciplined towards the efforts, and you have to do a lot of meditation, hours and hours of meditation for achieving this. So you have to do regular meditations, you have to do regular inner work, shadow work, healing on yourself. You have to see what is coming onto the surface, and you have to heal everything which is coming onto the surface, and you have to heal the false light identities, you have to heal the distortions within you, you have to heal the false ascension programs within you. you have to heal the false ascension processes. You have to cleanse and clear all those distortions from your field. Okay, when you do all these things, when you have to cleanse and clear all that false light and shadows within your field in that level of consciousness. Okay, why I'm saying that level of consciousness is, for every consciousness you will have different things. For every consciousness you move through, okay, you have the your own challenges in that level of consciousness or that identity of consciousness. So when you reach to the avatar level of consciousness, there also you will face specific challenges related to avatar identities. Okay, specific things which you have to clear in your avatar identity. When you were in the oversoul, there you had specific challenges, different challenges, and when you reach to the next level, it's like you upgrade yourself, and even after you upgrade yourself, you are receiving both the benefits, okay, the gifts from that identity, and you're receiving the higher knowledge from that identity. At the same time, you are also receiving some challenges from in that level of consciousness. Okay, so when you do that, when you shift into avatar identity of consciousness, then that's when you will be given more divine tests, and you have to pass through all those divine tests also. And when you pass through all those divine tests, and when you will be like ready, okay, you'll say to divine that yes, you are ready, and when your field is cleared and you are passing all the divine tests, that's when divine will help you activate your crystal rose heart or crystal lotus heart. So you will actually activate your crystal rose heart and crystal lotus heart in your avatar identity of consciousness. Okay, so I hope that it is very clear with you now. Okay, so first, when you activated the fourth chakra, heart chakra, it is like a green color chakra. Okay, you might have experienced a different green color, or you might have felt the sensations of the heart chakra and all those things. Okay, so identifying the activation of heart chakra might be very easy for you. Okay, so heart chakra activation, as you already know. Then eighth chakra, I already told the location of it. Okay, you can feel the sensations there when you activate your eighth chakra, and you can also feel that something is moving like a wheel when you activate your fourth and eighth chakra, because they are there in your body, and it is very easy to recognize them when you are activating those chakras. Okay, so for 10th chakra, I already made 10th chakra video, you can watch that. Okay, I made entire avatar activations videos, so many videos now, so you can check out all my avatar videos. If you want to check out, you can search in the search bar vibe highlights avatar identity, you'll get all the videos, or vibe highlights 10th dimension activation, vibe highlight pearl activation, vibe highlight 11th dimension activations, vibe highlight 12th dimension activations, you'll get all those videos. So you can watch all those videos for more information about your avatar identity of consciousness. Okay, so 8th chakra activation is easy to recognize, and 4th chakra activation is easier to recognize, and 10th chakra, how to identify and recognize it, I already made the video, you can watch that. So after all these, what happens is, when you activate a crystal rose heart or crystal lotus heart, okay, it will be in your 8th dimension, and you can see some visions or something like that. You will know, there will be an inner knowing that okay, now you are activating your crystal rose heart or crystal lotus heart. Till that point, you will get a lot of intuition. Till that point, you will be already highly, you will become a highly conscious person. Okay, you will have a higher level of consciousness within you, so you will understand most of the things by yourself. Okay, before you might need so much like help or something like that, but if you are carrying higher DNA template, most of the things you already know. Okay, it's like there is a lot of knowledge within you. So most people, if they are carrying higher DNA template, they already know it. Or those people who are angelic humans, they can also know it. They can also know it when they activate something. If you are activating something, if you are integrating something, then you will naturally attract that knowledge. If you are activating something, you might see the external mirror of external images of those things, or you might see some synchronicities of those things. So you will naturally know. Divine will make sure that you know those things, that what you are doing now. Okay, every time, whenever you are into the ascension process, you will be provided with that knowledge when the time is right. Okay, when you are into the next level of activation processes, divine will always provide you that knowledge, so you don't have to worry. Maybe you are attracted this video because maybe now for you it's now the time, so you are attracting this knowledge, okay, through my video to you, so that you can activate your own crystal rose heart or crystal lotus heart, right? So divine will always provide you help with some way or the other, maybe in your dreams, maybe during meditation, or maybe divine will say you in your dreams, or directly, or through your intuition, or you will receive a video like this. Okay, so you will definitely know. Divine will somehow make sure that you are getting to know what is actually happening within you, so you don't have to worry about it. You will definitely, will be provided with that help. Okay, maybe it is through my video, or maybe it is through your own inner knowing or intuition, or maybe it is through your dreams or meditations, but you will definitely know it. Okay, so this is like a confirmation video that if you are, to recognize things more easily. Okay, this is like a, maybe divine is helping you through my video, so it can be like that. So heart and higher heart, I already told about that, right? So after that, you will activate your, before your fourth chakra heart is the green color, right? So in your higher heart activations, it will be blue heart. Okay, you will activate your blue heart. Okay, blue lotus or blue, blue rose kind of a thing. So if you are activating it, it means that you are activating your crystal rose heart or crystal lotus heart. Okay, so when you activate your blue crystal rose heart or crystal rose heart, crystal rose heart or crystal lotus heart, then it is like a confirmed sign that yes, you have activated it, you have done the work, the beautiful work of doing it. Okay, so if you want to activate, those of them who have already activated it, it means that they have melted everything, all the darkness within their heart, right? So most of the people, you have, if you want to activate your crystal rose heart or crystal lotus heart, you have to become pure like a lotus. So you have to melt all that darkness within you, you have to melt all that black heart within you, then only you will, you will be activating your crystal lotus heart, and then only you will be able to bloom that lotus within your heart. So this is the only way to activate that. You have to become your own purest version by doing a lot of work on yourself. So you have to melt that entire black heart within you. Nobody can do some changes to your heart. Nah, all those things are like, I don't believe in all those things. It's just like, you don't have to get influenced by the external mud. Okay, you have to be more and more pure, every day, each and every day. You have to get into that purest version of yourself. You have to melt all that hurt, all that pain, all that black heart. If you melt all that black heart which you have accumulated because of the society conditioning, because of the external factors, or because of the hurts and wounds of this lifetime or some past timeline, you have to heal all those things. When you heal all those things, your what will happen is that black heart will melt. When that black heart melts, okay, then what is left is the activation of the crystal rose heart or crystal lotus heart. Okay, when you melt all that shadows, when you melt all that impurities within you, you have to heal that jealousy, that envy, you have to heal that hatred, you have to heal the bitterness, and you have to activate your vibration, the true vibration of unconditional love within you. You have to activate your purest version. You have to become the goddess-like, god-like, okay, to activate this. So if you are not doing all this work and you are expecting, to activate, crystal rose heart or crystal lotus heart, it won't happen. First, you have to deal with yourself. First, you have to melt all those dirt from your heart. You have to heal all those dirt. You have to clean all that dirt. Only when you clean all that dirt, only when you clean that hatred towards others, only when you clean that jealousy towards, envy towards others, then only you can do. If you have, you might say that externally you can show love to people, but internally what you're feeling, only you can know. So you have to face your own shadows, and you have to heal all your shadows. Okay, so your external and internal, both of them should synchronize. Okay, externally also you should be unconditionally loving, internally also you should be unconditionally loving. You should not just say, you should actually be that love. That's when you activate your loving heart. Okay, when you activate your real loving heart, that's when you activate your blue heart, your rose heart, or the lotus heart. So for doing this, it might take time, or for some of them who are already there, in that pure love vibration, for them it can be, little bit more quicker, because they are already in that vibration. Everything is vibration and consciousness. If you are in that higher consciousness, then it will be easy for you to access that higher consciousness. If you're not in a higher consciousness, then how can you expect to be, to activate the things in the higher consciousness? So if you want to activate your own higher consciousness, so you have to be that higher consciousness. Only then it will be possible. So if you are in that higher consciousness, if you are, emitting that higher consciousness, if you are emitting that love from within you, then only it will be possible for you to, embody that higher consciousness. Otherwise you cannot embody it. Otherwise you cannot receive those frequencies from the universe. So if you want to receive the higher frequencies, if you want to embody that higher consciousness, you should start to be that consciousness. You have to cleanse all the lower vibrations. Why I made my channel's name Vibe High Rights? Because I want to, raise the consciousness, raise the vibrations of the people. So if you are raising your vibration, then if it will be very easy for you to receive that higher consciousness. It will be very easy for you to receive that higher consciousness. And when you receive that higher consciousness, you will be able to hold that higher consciousness, and you will be able to embody that higher consciousness. When you embody that higher consciousness, then it will be very easy for you to activate your crystal rose heart or crystal lotus heart, your blue heart. Okay, so when you activate your blue heart, when you finish this process of activating your blue heart, and simultaneously you will activate your avatar identity of consciousness, and not only activating, you will also embody your avatar identity of consciousness, and you will also integrate your avatar identity of consciousness. Okay, when you finish your avatar identity of consciousness, simultaneously you will receive the frequencies and the things which are required for activating your blue heart, and then you will activate your blue heart. When you finish activating your blue rose heart or lotus heart, then in the next consciousness, that in the higher levels, you will activate your diamond heart. Diamond heart activating is a very prestigious, it's a honor, it's an honor, it's a very beautiful process. It's like a very nice thing which can happen, which can ever happen. So last thing to activate, last heart activation is the diamond heart activation. When you finish all these things, then the last thing is the diamond heart, which you will activate in higher levels of identities or higher levels of consciousness. So this is it, and this is all I wanted to say about crystal rose heart or crystal lotus heart. Okay, diamond heart means the name itself says diamond. How diamond will be formed. After lots of pressure, a diamond will be formed, right? So you have to also go through that, so many tests, so many hurdles, so many obstacles in this path, and you have to cross through every obstacle, every test. You have to pass every divine test. You have to do so many hours of meditation, inner work, commitment to your spiritual practices, commitment to your ascension journey, so that you should be committed to finish your ascension journey. When you are committed, when you are disciplined, when you work hard towards it, you will definitely reach towards it. And this is, as a star seed, you have to finish your ascension journey. It is very important. It is the purpose for which you came here on earth, right? So you have to do all this work. Okay, we have to do all this work. There is no escape. You have to finish the ascension journey. Okay, when you do all these things, then diamond heart will be activated, and diamond heart is a very strong heart. Okay, nothing can influence the diamond heart, right? External factors, external people, making you suffer, all those things are different, but at least your heart will hold that love. From you it will always be love and love. I don't know about other people. Maybe those people are making you suffer, and those people are showing hate and jealousy towards you, because their consciousness is not that much good. They still have their wounds, and they still have to heal themselves. But for you, your life will change forever. You will be connected with the divine mother. You will be connected with the mother nature. You will be connected with that universal love. You will be connected with that unconditional love of divine mother and divine father, the cosmic mother and cosmic father. And you will also behave in the way they behave. You will also hold that love frequency for the planet and for the people and for yourself too, right? So this was diamond heart. It is the last stage of activation. Before doing all these things, you have to, as I told before, you have to go through all these steps. Okay. So till here, I'm expecting that you are, so many of your doubts are cleared now, and you don't have any, confusions here, and you don't have any doubts anymore, because I told everything properly, all the steps, in doing this process. And I wish you all the very best. I want you all to activate your, rose heart, so that you can experience that love from within. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in. Sri Matre Namaha.